Hey guys, Aaron back again. Just starting a session on 8 at 8, America's Cardroom apparently, and PokerStars. Yeah, I just went and looked into that GG poker, and there's no single tournament running right now that is non-bounty with over 500 players. So, good on that. I don't really feel like doing that. So, yeah, I signed up, but they just don't have anything really going. So right now on a Thursday. It's Thursday at 4 o'clock. Yeah, they got a bunch of They got 3 bounties going right now, and I just don't want to play those. So guess we're just stuck with ACR for now. I don't know. Kind of looked around. There's not much selection for online poker anymore. It sucks. I think if you log like full, there used to be like full tilt poker. It's pretty shitty that we don't have full tilt anymore. Like, yeah, we used to have full tilt poker. It was excellent. Like, what are these? Huh. Yeah, we used to have full tilt poker, and you could log in there and play separate tournaments from PokerStars. But now it's exactly the same, as far as I know. So we're gonna throw some fucking more money at this goddamn Bosky today, I guess. Hopefully it goes a little better. Like, fuck, I'm kind of tired of throwing bullets at that and never having it come to fruition. I want in. We're kind of like getting a late start here. I had to wrap a bunch of fucking presents for my kids today. I got that all out of the way. So, yeah. Just getting the tournaments queued up now. So yesterday, yeah, it was pretty good. We took 4th place there. 8-9-6. I have we're 40 effective. I got pocket jacks with a diamond. Probably go big here, I would guess. Would be ideal. Well, I had the jack of diamonds, so still got a lot of value here. 12. What happened here? I got ripped on by this guy. Yeah, call it off. The fuck does he have? Ace 5 with no diamond. Okay. That was funny. Ace 5. Did he have a draw? He must have had some kind of draw. Like he had a 3, a 6, 9. He had no draw. He's dead. 2 and ace. Okay then. I don't know what the hell he's doing today, but we got a PokerStars. We got that going. The Bosky starting up right away here. I guess we're gonna throw some more money at that. It is what it is, I guess. Like, just gotta accept it. Like, that GD poker, like, it's right there. I just signed up, looked at it. Like, sure. Like, maybe on a Sunday or a Saturday, it'd be all right to throw some money on there. I've heard good things about it, right? But they just don't have anything really running that I want to play today. Like, everything, they only have like 1Ks and 1K guaranteed tournaments too. And like, the smaller the field in the tournament, the smaller your ROI is too, right? So like, I like to play large field tournaments, ideally like right around 1,000 players. This is my sweet spot where I like playing, 800 to 1,000. There's this $1,000 dash. We'll jump into that bad boy. Those are fun. Got a smaller field, but what about PokerStars? They got anything cool coming up? They got a 332K guaranteed, so they're expecting almost 1,000 in that one, right? Like, that's what I like. You can go either way here. You can call, or probably not. We got shove stacks to our left, or one of them, I guess. And then I think calling would be fine there, though. I don't know. They got this big 750 3K guaranteed. I wouldn't mind popping into that in an hour. But I think we have 4 queued up now, so we'll look in a bit. See what else we're going to play. All right, we got a limper here, a 44%er, and I have ace king off. So that kind of makes it a better rip now. Sub 20 kind of thing. Do I 2.3? Yeah, I think 2.3. Alright, ace jack suited. This guy seems to be involved in every hand, so kind of surprising he folded there. And the guy that blew up there with ace 5 off left, which just sucks. Would have been nice for him to stick around. Jack 3-0. Oh man, it's a really bad board. Let's go like 3.3 and give up, I guess. Doesn't have to work very often. Yeah. Doesn't have to work very often. Like, only has to work, what, 1 in 4 times to break even or something like that when you bet small like that. So that's why it's so profitable to just play small bets in these tournaments, especially when they're going to be overfolding. Like, I'm sure that if that guy had like the 4 of diamonds, he might even find folds sometimes, and he might even fold like some pairs of 10s. Like, we can find they'll fold significantly. Because like our MDF to a third pot bet is like not much, like 17% or something like that. So you really don't get to fold very much, but you know he's gonna definitely have to overfold MDF on a monotone board, but out of position kind of thing. All right, we got our 4. We got the $11 Bosky special, 12.5 guaranteed again today. Not many people in it today. Only 174, but that'll change soon. Got this 880 dash, $1,000 guaranteed, and yeah. $550,000 rebuy add-on over here. These are essentially like a $15 game. It's like a $15 game. Once you add the add-on, it's like a $15 game. So give or take $16.50 or whatever. They used to be 15s, but now they have 16.50s. They changed it for some reason. But it used to be $15 games, $10 and $15 games. Now it's $11 and $16.50 games. They just increased them slightly over the years, I guess. Because I remember like 10, 15 years ago, they used to have actual 15 even games kind of thing. Back when I was younger and I wasn't very good at poker, to be honest. I was like pretty mediocre back then. I didn't really do a lot of studying. This is a hyper turbo 6 max event. I think it was the last session we got 4th place in one of these guys out of 400, 350 or 400 players. Came very close to taking her down, actually. Yeah, I got into a flip on the final table there. I rejammed for 25 in the small with ace jack off and button called off with pocket 9s. This is a nice little checky spot here. I think this is a little too high up to turn into a bluff. I don't see why that was necessary, but okay. What was I going to say? So yeah, we got 4th. I lost the last flip there. If we had got that flip with ace jack versus pocket 9s, I would have been chip leader of the tournament. Final 4. Really short 10 big blind guy over here, 20 big blind guy here, and like a 35 big blind guy here, and I would have had 54 or something like that. So that, like, even if that play was losing a slight amount of equity or EV, just future games considerations like would have probably merited it to be fine, because like we win that flip, oh man, we pretty much won the tournament at that point. It would be pretty close to at least 2nd place. We'd be at least laddering up to 2nd, because this guy to my right with 10 big blinds probably would blow it, and then this guy with 20 not saying it was bad necessarily. These two guys were necessarily bad players, but just they would be at quite the disadvantage. So I probably would have laddered up to second, almost guaranteed. I think. So and like heads up, I've actually studied heads up a lot, so I'm pretty good at it now. I took 4 months of my life and just exclusively studied heads up, pre-flop, heads up, post-flop, sub 40 big blinds. So all the way down to like 8 big blind poker, 6 big blind poker. It was a mysterious, like to be heads up, being good at heads up was kind of like mysterious to me, and I wanted to at least get somewhat proficient at it because, there's a lot of money on the line when you get heads up, and if you're no good at it, then, yeah, you got to at least be somewhat good at heads up because it's a very important aspect to the game when you get there. And in multi-table tournaments, we don't really get there all that often, but 10, 10, 2, and I have king, queen. I definitely have better bluffs here. And this guy has a lot of 10s. Well, 20 effective. Yeah, he probably has some. I don't even have a diamond here. I might just let this go. I might just let that one go. But like, I'm gonna have an asymmetric ace-x advantage there for sure. So like 20, he should be flatting with jack 10 off and stuff some at 20, I think. Some, like a big portion of his flatting range is going to be 10x, like offsuit 10s, because like the offsuit stuff that he's flatting with, the offsuit stuff that he's flatting with here is like offsuit 10s and queen jack off, and then suited 8s. So suited 8s, suited 9s, king 10 suited a little, and yeah, so call. Check and call and check and double the flush draw board, and we don't have any of it. So all right, fold. Is he gonna check it back? I'm probably gonna raise small and then fold to a jam. King jack. Oh yeah. I was going to raise small, fold to a jam kind of thing. Wow, what a flop, eh? Set over set. So if we were 100 big blinds deep, probably wouldn't have been very good for either of us. All right. Check shove. This hand might have worked as a good check back, to be honest. I'm going to mark that to review. How often will we check the king 7 of clubs? Like we have a direct undercard, like kind of backdoor straight draw stuff. Backdoor straight draw stuff going for us, right? That king queen too. Like I just know we have better bluffs. We're like at the bottom of our king x range. At like 30, 35 big blinds deep is fucking maybe like king 3, king 2 suited. So like we have a lot better bluffs to take there than king queen. If we're going to find some checks, king queen is going to be the hand. Okay. Might even go bigger than this, to be honest. Fold to a 3x. Yeah, this is one of our bluffs. Deuces with a spade. Probably deuces through 5s with a spade. We can bluff some. Forward to guess. I can check that one out too. I think my sizing might have been a little eking small. I think maybe a little bigger would have been better. 2.3. I think we're a little too deep to 3-bet this right now. 80 effective, like hijack versus lowjack. Pure fold. Whoops. I forgot the hijack ranges. Okay. No biggie. We can get those quick. Queen jack again. Okay. Let's get that there. Let's get that there. Hijack. Now we're all screwed up now. This is like button versus cutoff. Deuce, 4, deuce. Pretty. I have so many more overpairs. So what was the question? Hijack versus lowjack 80. Yeah. Queen jack. 1 and 3 and yeah, pure fold. Probably rejamming over looks weaker. Rejamming over the top looks weaker than just flatting there. I don't really think it matters very much though. Those pocket twos as well. Like, I got those, I think. Yeah. I just, like, I went half pot on the ace 10 X board with pocket deuces with a spade, with 2 spades on board, and, like, what size would we want to go? Like, half pot would be more than okay at, like, 40. I know that. Because, like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little bigger would have been better. To be honest, like 2/3. Like, it worked, so. You know, it all depends on what we're trying to target. Are we trying to target a 10, or are we trying to target pocket 9s? Like, are we trying to target trash? Like what are we trying to target when I bet half pot with deuces? What am I trying to target to fold? I'm just trying to get all of his garbage to fold. You know, and then on the turn maybe reevaluate and try to get a 10 to fold. On a jack, queen, king turn, like those are going to be excellent turns to barrel due to the fact that he doesn't have a lot of those in his range. Ace turns might not be too bad either. 10 turns probably the worst. Cut off hijack low jack with queen jack super deep. I haven't really studied like 130 big blind poker, but I know like low jack 100, this is a fold, so at low jack 130 it's probably comparable. Like in the low jack we're pretty tight with our offsuit 10s and jacks at 100, just because we're playing at a very deep SPR. We're not willing to stack off with like top pair without like some kind of flush draw or straight draw, etc. So when you higher equity hands, more higher implied odd hands too, like 4-3, 5-4 suited type stuff, and like small pairs like deuces and threes. I like pure open on the low jack with 2s and 3s, 100 plus big blinds deep because the implied odds. But I know like you can't get to a point where you're so deep stacked that like deuces and 3s have such bad reverse implied odds, because when you flop a set, it gets set over set and you lose 300 big blinds. Like, yeah, it's kind of 100 big blinds is like the sweet spot for playing deuces and 3s. To a 3x, queen 7. Oh, that sucks. I wanted to play that hand. Let me think about this one. I think it's a fold versus EP at this stack depth. Plus, I think he was tighter, so. $80 big blind versus like middle position ish. Do I even have that deep? I got big blind versus low jack. That's kind of close. Queen 7-0. Pure folding offsuit 7s. Okay. I'm guessing too that these charts at 80 are probably assuming he 2.5s, right? Or maybe like 2.6, 2.7s, somewhere in there. I'm not sure how poker coaching. This is a pokercoaching.com chart that I shot it off their website. Yeah, Jonathan Little had these made. But yeah, I don't know exactly what size they're structured towards. Probably like a base, like at 80 effective, we probably should be raising 2.5, 2.6. So this is probably what it's set at. So like this would be even worse of a call. Probably some of these fringe hands we could probably start folding. This is versus low jack too, and that was middle position that opened. So it's even worse, right? So like offsuit 8s to a 3x, probably we could consider folding, I would guess. to a 3x, I mean. But I wouldn't really consider folding offsuit 8s to middle position 2.5s. 3.3. I'm gonna call. Like, we could 3-bet too. I think that'd be very fine. But King Jack Jack, 2.49. We got backdoors, backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw, overcard. So we'll give her bottom of range. Bottom of range, King 5. Should have went a little bigger here. Pick up a deuce on the turn. Pretty good bluffing candidate. I'm going to go 4.4. Oh. Whoops. Range bet. Check. Check. This is probably one of our bluffs here. I fucked up. Okay, I don't have a club, so I'm gonna check. How deep are we? We're not super deep here. I'm gonna go 2.2. Just try to take it down here quick. Check, 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 check. I'm not really gonna bluff without a blocker here. Okay. I bet 1 on the flop. Yeah, I guess, but he should never have been in the hand with Queen 2 suited there to begin with, right? 20 under the gun 1, ace 6 with a lot of shove stacks. I'm gonna fold. This one I'm gonna fold. Under the gun 1 off 20 with ace 6 suited. Let's check that one out here. It's gonna be a fringe hand. It's not gonna be like printing money or anything like that. Under the gun 120, ace 6. It'd be nice to see the EV of it. It is a pure raise. Ace 2 suited folds though, so like ace 6 suited is probably comparable to that. What is our EV there? Whoops, one down. Alright. Ace 6 suited opening there is a plus 0.006 EV play. Yeah, I'm looking at a chart right now, and it says that ace 2 and ace 3 suited both would want to fold. And ace 4 suited is like break even. So ace 6 is like... This assumes everybody at the table has 20 as well, right? And on that particular table, we had a 10 guy, a 6 guy, a 9 guy, a 9 guy, 12 guy, 5 guy, 5 guy. I'm going to have to call these guys off, like... And it's not going to be very fun. So... Just avoid the complicated situation. I bet you if we went and looked at some asymmetric charts, it would, with this lineup, it probably would have me folding a little bit more. I don't know necessarily would we be blocker hands, but 2.3 ace 7. This can 3-bet some, but the guy's like very, very loose. I'm gonna call. Or very tight, sorry. Just thinking about that ace 7 here. Oh, we get squeezed on by this guy. This guy actually finds a fold with stats like that. Wow. Did he ever undersize, eh? I think we got a call. Like, he's so undersized here. Like, his sizing here should be like 8.3 to 10 to 9, and he went 6.9. So like, well, we're done with it now. But yeah, like he made a pretty significant mistake there by undersizing it that badly. This is just another jam. Like, everybody's super short here, right? So, and we got a guy sitting out in this scenario. So. Jam City. So we were like 10 effective on the button. I know it's like 14 effective. King 10 suited is a pure raise because it's too strong. We jam like King 9 suited, but yeah, 14 King 9 suited would jam, and then at 12 King 10 suited still a fucking min raise, and then at 10 King 10 suited pure jams. All the suited kings pure jam except King 2 suited at 10 on the button. Uh, Low jack, king six suited. This is like bottom of range. I think we got to take it though. Yeah, this is hyper turbo. We got to take any edge possible, I guess. Like it doesn't matter. This is bottom of range, right? Low jack 20. Low jack 20. King 6. Maybe I'm a little loose. Am I a little loose? Nope, I'm not loose. Okay, I was like... I thought maybe I was a little loose. But these guys haven't been really playing back at me much either, so... now that I say that, okay. Yeah, it's like in hyper turbos, you're just going to take every fucking edge possible. Like I said the last session. Because like you're not going to win a hyper by folding. You gotta be very loose, like as loose as possible, and take every fucking break even situation and everything else. Because like your edge is significantly reduced in these things. So yeah, I got the kids' presents all fucking wrapped now. I got all Santa stuff all wrapped up. We're still doing Santa. There's 7, right? So. I got the Santa stuff wrapped up, and I got the dad stuff wrapped up, and yeah, ace 2 off is a call here, but it sucks. Well, we're chopping a lot of the time. Yeah, wow. It was a call, like we got to take every edge possible in a hyper, right? So I've been running pretty good on PokerStars the last couple sessions. Like we got 4th place in a hyper there earlier. He jammed for 7 there. Like. What was I going to do? Yeah. Ace 2 off there calling is like absolutely printing money. Printing. So. This might be a little loose here. Hi, Jack. 100. Like, it's not bad usually. Like, it's probably okay, but check. Where is it? There we go. Hijack 100 bigs. Like, if they're not going to play back at me, it's perfect, but like we can definitely expand. Yeah, I'm getting out of line here. With like substituted 6s do open, but not 10-6. Okay, on the cutoff at 100, it probably would though. I think it's a cutoff hand. Let's go check it out. Ace 7 suited. Everybody's super short again. 3x, and we have a ace first late position. Call. I think that's the guy that like vastly undersized earlier. This is kind of like one of those savage hands that you check raise. Oh, just rips. Okay, I was thinking if he bet small, I was thinking check raise would be pretty sweet here. You know, check raise would be pretty sweet for sure. Yeah, cut off 100. I was gonna look at cut off 100 and see if 10-6 suited would open. We got a extremely tight big blind here. Like this hand definitely could jam some, but this big blind is so fucking tight. If he rejams, we could way overfold. So might as well just min raise, take advantage of him. Fold. Cut off 1 fucking 100. All right, queen 4-8 check. We have one of our best 8x. We have one of our best 8x hands and the ace of clubs. So yeah, it would be an open there. It'd be the bottom of range. I'm going with this too. If he spazzes out here, call. Call. We are close to being able to fold suited stuff, but he only 2.3, right? So, like at a 100 plus, we do start getting to fold some bad suited shit, but It's like our worst hand, but we don't have a club, so I'll use this as a river bluff. Yeah, it's a four liner, so we go like 2.2 here. Like we go pretty small on four liners. Ace nine suited. This one's kind of tough. He jammed hijack for 8. I don't know. Looking at that. The average stack is very short, and he's jamming there. So like, it all comes down to like what offsuit aces is he jamming there for 8? We had ace 9. Does he jam ace 8? I don't know. We don't have stats yet, so if he's jamming ace 8 and ace 7 off, then it's probably a slam dunk. But I can't go out on limb without stats. But I bet you it would be a profitable call. Ace 9 small blind versus 8 big blind jam. If I had 8 as well, it'd be really good, but if I had 8 as well, I'm calling all day. But I have a nice stack, so we're going to be able to steal EV off these guys. Looks like we just moved. Feeling pretty good today for playing. Like, yeah, we can call with like any suited ace in the small there for an 8 big blind hijack jam. I might need to. I don't know if that'll still be there. No, fuck. Okay. That fold with ace 9 of clubs. Oh, I did mark it. Okay. That fold with ace 9 of clubs, I don't know. I think it was probably not very good. I think it was bad. I think it was bad. But I don't know. Like, we're going to be able to steal a lot of EV in the future, like with a really healthy stack for a hyper, right? So I don't know. Like, if you can take that into consideration, you take into consideration we don't have stats, and we don't know what he's jamming. And average stack being so shallow, he's probably playing a little bit tighter. But I can't 100%. With any 100% degree of certainty, he could have been spazzing out too and jamming like ace 3 off or something. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching part 1, and please stick around for part 2.